Hey everyone, I'm John Whitson, and thank you for tuning in to Stone Glidden's YouTube channel. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at something that is a very hot topic for a lot of our customers, and that is cutting the cable cord. Alright, so you're tired of paying $380 a month in your cable bill. I get it, that's a lot of money. So there's two things you need to do in order to knock that down. The first thing is to call your cable company and reduce your service package to internet only. They're going to try to get you to keep the phone service. You don't need it. You got a cell phone. Just have them take it off your bill. So when you call them, you're going to want to ask them to knock you down to a basic internet service. Now don't go all the way down to 25 megs a second. You need a little bit more than that. But you do not need to go all the way up to gig or 2 gig speed, which they'll try to offer you. If you want to go with it, that's fine. It's plenty of speed, but you're just kind of wasting money. After all, the whole point of this is to reduce your cable bill as significantly as you possibly can. And there's a $30 price difference between the 100 meg tier service or 150 meg tier service and the gigabit. While that may not seem like a lot, that will add up over time. So my recommendation, what I did was I went with 100 meg service. With Comcast, there would be 150 meg service. For about $50 a month. So now you're automatically taking your cable bill from $380 all the way down to $50 a month in the snap of a finger, just by reducing the internet only. The second thing you need to do is you need to replace that cable TV service. So there are a couple options you could choose from online, various online TV streaming services. One of them is YouTube TV, the second is Hulu Live, and another is Sling TV. There was a fourth option, PlayStation Vue service, but that's being canceled this month, today being January 3rd, 2020. One of the important things to keep in mind that if you're looking into this cord cutting plan, if you will, is that you're going to have to give some stuff up. You're not going to get as many channels as you get, paying full boat cable TV service. You're also going to be pretty limited on your premium channel options. And you may also be limited on your sports options, depending on which service you go to. But you get what you pay for. The good news is, though, is that there are some pretty decent alternatives. We can get you local TV, we can get you local sports if you live in our Philadelphia market, and you can get the separate apps for your premium TV channels like HBO, Showtime, what have you. So from the big three streaming TV service providers out there, between YouTube TV, Hulu Live, and Sling TV, my personal preference is YouTube TV. I'll get into the reasons why later, and I'll actually show you a bit of the interface and a little bit about how it works. I did try Hulu TV, or Hulu Live. It was fine. The picture quality was good. The channel selection was good. My issue with Hulu was the interface. It didn't launch directly into the TV interface. You launched into Hulu first. So in order to navigate to live TV, you had to move up to the main menu and then over, and then select live TV, which brought you into another sub-menu. It was just annoying and kind of confusing at first until I got used to it, but it just wasn't convenient enough for me. YouTube TV has a dedicated app that's just a YouTube TV app. You don't have to go into YouTube to access live TV. So it was a much cleaner, much easier way to operate the channel lineup. Sling TV, I looked at it, I didn't evaluate it, I haven't tried it, so I can't speak of its picture quality. Its channel selection varies depending on which package you choose. They have multiple packages, unlike Hulu or YouTube TV, which only have one package each. The thing with Sling is that they do not have access to local channels or local sports channels, which is a big deal if you happen to live in the Philadelphia market like we do, where our local Phillies, Flyers, and Sixers are on a regional sports network. That regional sports network is available on YouTube TV and Hulu TV, but it is not available on Sling. The other thing that's not available on Sling is your local network channels, like CBS, NBC, ABC. So you can't watch local news or any of the local programs that would come on. What Sling offers is they offer an HD antenna for you to install, and that gets into a whole slew of potential issues and challenges in installing. It's not just simple and easy like it is with YouTube. Third item that you're going to need is a streaming box to access the apps. You have a couple choices here. You can use built-in TV apps. Not every service is available on your TV's native interface. Or you can use a box from either Apple or a company called Roku. Apple has, of course, the Apple TV, which everybody is familiar with. It's a very popular model and my personal favorite choice. I think it has a very sharp picture quality compared to the others, and it's incredibly easy to use, especially if you have other Apple products like the iPhone or iPad. A very good competitor to it is the Roku. Now, Roku has a couple different models you can choose from. I would recommend the Ultra because while the other 3 or 4 models may give you 4K, their connection is based off of Wi-Fi. And if you watch a Wi-Fi video, you understand why that's probably not the best option. The Roku Ultra has a hardwired connection to allow you to stream over your hardwired interconnect. It also has a really cool feature on the remote where if you use its own remote, you can plug in a set of headphones into the remote control and it'll actually disable the audio going to your TV. This is fantastic for the bedroom situations where one spouse is sleeping and the other one wants to watch TV but doesn't want the audio to interrupt or wake up their spouse. So with all that being said, let's now take a look at my recommendation, YouTube TV. Okay everyone, so I told you that I was going to show you a little bit about the interface here. This is YouTube TV on an Apple TV 4K. So the first thing I want to show or point out is I mentioned that it is a separate app. So this is the YouTube app here. The YouTube TV app is a completely different app with a completely different icon. So you want to make sure that you download that app, and that's the one you're using. Because when you launch it, it'll take you right to the main menu interface. Now this interface is pretty simple. You have 3 main categories at the top. You have your library, your home screen, and your live TV view. Your library acts as your DVR. So that's where you would go for all of your recorded shows. Your home screen gives you some top picks for you, some things that it thinks you would like to watch immediately so you don't have to waste time going over into the guide. So the Sixers are on right now, so what we can do is go and launch right into the Sixers. And as you see, it's pretty immediate.
Needs at night. That's why there's Gold Bond Overnight Lotion.
How quickly it launches right into that channel. And then your live TV guide is pretty straightforward. It's listed for the most part in alphabetical order. Now you can log into YouTube TV's website and rearrange these for your personal preferences, so you do not have to take the default order. If you prefer to have NBC first, you can move that up, put ESPN second, however you want to. It's completely customizable. And as soon as you want to watch something, like I said, you just click on it and it goes right into the TV. It's very fast, very responsive. I actually do not miss my cable service from Comcast since I've switched to this. So that's the interface in a nutshell. Alright, so that concludes this video. If you like the content, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below. Until next time.